free to sing along. So we'll start. We'll be ready in a moment. So. Feel free to read any subliminal message that you care to from that song, right? Maybe it's the subtext. Maybe it isn't. Maybe this is a Robert Altman film. Maybe it isn't. Have we started the show yet? I don't think we have. I'm just waiting actually to be told I can actually start the show. So, oh, you did? Oh, you said yes. Well, unfortunately now we have to wait for the end of the song because it's a really good one. We can do that. Well, hi, Yasu, George Catsi. Hi, thanks for coming. Thanks for, coming down for the music. There's a pause. It's calm before the storm, I'm sure. My name is George Catsi. No, you probably know that, don't you? What you probably don't know is that my mum actually hated the name George. Right? Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Why would you call your son George if you hate it? You see, she went against tradition where you named the first son, my brother, after the paternal grandfather, right? You know that she called him Emmanuel and gave him the middle name Michael that he still uses today. My mum said that my grandfather was so insulted by this act that he refused to speak to her for 6 months, which she said actually wasn't such a bad thing. Because my grandfather, I've got to tell you, was a man of very few words, but he was a master of Greek facial directions. Would you like a cup of tea, Papu? How was the meal? Where's the toilet? I'm busting. I actually never knew whether he was saying yes or no. Needless to say, when I was coming along, the pressure was on my mum to write this heinous naming crime. But she had her own ideas. She wanted to call me Timothy or Theodore after her own father. When I was born, the drug's still circulating. Dad put the paperwork under her nose and made her sign it. Her defences were down, right? He made sure that I wouldn't revert to my middle name by not giving me one, right? My sister got one and my brother got one, right? I was stuck with George. Now, let's just do a little survey. I think it's a nice way to get a sense of who the crowd is in tonight and whether I want to throw any of you out. No, see, that gets volume, which makes it a yes, so be careful. Who thinks they should be called Theodore? Yes! Damn it, my mum was right! All right, come on. Now I really want to know. Who thinks none of the above? None tonight. That's amazing. That's amazing, because I thought maybe Kevin. Someone said Kevin the other day. What sort of option is that, But it's just a name. I mean, really, what does it matter? Now, like many families that came to Australia... Anyway, just as I was walking off, the next announcement that came up was George Catsi to report to afternoon detention for lateness and skipping school. Look, punish the world together. And she always got a return ticket. But sometimes you have to know when it's the end of the story, even when there is so much more left to learn. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. I'll leave you hanging there.